Good morning, Year 3. In today's maths lesson, we are looking at dividing by 4. Okay, so similar to last week, but this week we are looking at dividing by 4. So focusing on our 4 times table and not our 3s. Okay, if you need to, use the multiplication grid on the PowerPoint slide to help you with today's learning. Now, I'm going to show you how to divide by 4 using 2 ways, like we did last week with the dividing by 3. Okay, so the first way is sharing. Okay, so I've got my question here. I'm going to be doing 8 divided by 4 using sharing. So I'm going to share the total amount 8 equally among 4 people. So today I've done me, Mr. Carey, Mrs. Cheslin and Mr. Pennicott. Okay, so when I'm sharing, I'm looking for my answer, I'm looking at how many each person is going to get, how many there are in each group. Okay, so here we go. Now I'm using pasta again today, and I'm going to start off with 8 pasta shells. Okay, and I'm using 8 because 8 is a multiple of 4, so it'll be able to be shared equally. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can see that there are 2 in each group. Each person has got 2. So that tells me that 8 divided by 4 equals 2. Okay, because when I'm sharing, my answer will always be the amount in each group. Okay, brilliant. Now let's try that again, and this time I'm going to do 12 divided by 4, and I'm going to do it by sharing. So I'm going to do 12 shared amongst 4. Okay, 12 shared amongst 4 teachers. So I've just added my extra 4 to make 12, and here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I can see that each group has 3 in it. Okay, so I know that 12 divided by 4, 12 shared equally amongst 4 is 3, because there are 3 in each group. Okay, fantastic. Right, so I'm going to move my pasta shells out of the way just for now. And then we're going to look at the other way of dividing, which is, can you remember from last week? That's right, it's grouping. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my 8 pasta shells, and this time I'm not going to share it equally amongst 4 people. Instead, I'm going to group it into groups of 4. So I've got my 8, and I'm going to put them into equal groups of 4 and see how many groups I can make. What do you think? How many will I be able to make? Let's have a look. So I've got a group of 4 here, 1, 2, 3, 4 in each group, and I've got another group of 4 here, 1, 2, 3, 4 in each group. Now my answer is going to be the number of groups that there are. So I've made 2 equal groups of 4. So my answer to 8 divided into groups of 4 equals 2, because there are 2 groups of 4. I could even check that I'm right with my answer by doing the inverse, by doing multiplication. Now I know that 2 times 4 equals 8, so my answer must be right. Fantastic. And I'm just going to show you one more example of doing it division using the grouping method, and this time we're going to do 12 divided into groups of 4 equals. How many groups of 4 do you think we'll be able to make? Shall we see? So I've got 1 group of 4, 2 groups of 4 and 3 groups of 4. 1, 2, 3. So 12 divided into groups of 4, or grouped into groups of 4, equals 3, because there's 1, 2, 3 groups. Okay, fantastic. So today you'll be looking at dividing by 4 and exploring using both of those methods, the sharing and the grouping. Top tip to remember to help you: when you're sharing, the answer will always be how many each person or plate or bag has got. Okay, so how many each person has got. And when you're grouping, the answer will always be how many groups that you've been able to make. Okay, brilliant. So a little challenge question. If I had 28 pasta shells, how many groups of 4 would I be able to make? And if I had 16 pasta shells and I wanted to share them equally among 4 plates, how many would be on each plate? Okay. Enjoy today's maths lesson. Good luck. Bye.